Welcome everyone to the afternoon practice session of the Chenrezig Mani Mantra Retreat. We will begin with the Red Chenrezig practice, an abbreviated essential daily practice of Maha Karunika Guru Samaja. And the other texts we'll be using this afternoon are the Sölkha practice for the Dharma protectors and the Tsok practice in the Thousand-Armed Chenrezig Sadhana on page 33, and the Mani Blessing Mantra handout, and the 14 Mantric Downfall handout, and then the yellow prayer book.
Namo Guru Dhime Kadar Dawa Juje Yen Nabso Deva Jinje Yenkansa Chigo Pamela Sovanda Donye Dawa Dobar Senjelo Tuje Tenzin Treba Jerve Yen Shaso Boda Laye Nemjoda Yarse Tuje Jinla Sovanda Samdan Ninjen Jongwar Senjelo Mulai Nambara Daba Trebe Yen Para Pema Uje Yenkanso Orjin Rambo Jela Sovanda Dunjen Dara Zembara Senjelo Rangye Nambara Daben Kajune Kanjon Bunson Debe Pobdrangda Majain Sojara Shabla Sovanda Dedoi Jinj Sinjelo Kanjon Bunson Debe Nedenjo Jinkan Dejen Langa Veneza Rina Lingbe Shabla Sovanda Nyamdon Dara Zimbara Zinjelo Tuje Jimbo Zin Limtro Dimbe Bodana Traga Jibzon Gora Lodela Surwan Dezo Zinje Labdezo Tuje Gandara Drebe Yenkana Donye Ninje Dora Pobdanda Tenje Zajo Lama La Sorwanda Tenje Dara Zembara Zenje Lo Lodra Nange Jinje Tanesa Kunda Samela Tanche Sangwanda Bala Sovanda Dabandara Zembara Zenjelo Ngoda Rindara Deba Namjone Wanye Yonzo Lije Jankorda Sande Shetre Lazo Lazo Wanda Kaza Lenjan Dabara Zenjelo Dedoi Juma Dave Pobdana Tele Namjan Deba Jankorda Matson Kando Namla Sovanda Nawa Wanda Dawa Jenjelo Tele Das Tele Domin Deba Pobdanda Kazon Danje Namla Sovanda Sana Barche Yeva Zenjelo Mula Lemdro Doba Jarve Rangye Dunye Jebe Jevenjo Chido Chimze Namla Sovanda Jebe Jarsa Zimbar Zenjelo Tuje Jamne Zejen Chenanje Daso Sorvan Debe Banamla Tuje Denzo Dendara Dende Jan Senlai Chagyen Bebaran Zeda Sor Nyamai ngabdo dimbe marhyamde, semje nyamong leje narwala, tukje barje la, dakso tarbe nesen rendezo, tende lo dang wenbe rechodo, joshen imjong dada mandarwa, yonde nyamdo dawa yango ye, gongde gongde bhawa senje lo, daso nyamo nyenje yonan la, sangye je, tukje zerje, ledan nyamo mara sarne jan, yeke nangwa je bara senje lo, sovan dezo gaje denje na, Jinjoy daja sanjoy drupala, sedan drupan tara sembada, seje sanje dobar senje lo.
Page 1. Namo Guru. In the Dharma sphere, pure like unelaborate space, the western field, delightful, Dharmakaya Amitabha, I supplicate you. Bless me to realize the view, emptiness. In the victor's field, dense with massed clouds of compassion, the eastern supreme sacred site, Potala, compassionate Bodhisattva, I supplicate you. Bless me to develop love and compassion. In the sphere emanated through your pure aspiration, the glorious mountains field lotus light, precious one of Udyan, I supplicate you. Bless me to consummate the two purposes. In the naturally pure Kachara realm, in the palace where 100,000 skyfarers have gathered, Soul Mother Sogyal, at your feet I supplicate. Bless me with the ceaseless bliss emptiness. In the supreme sacred site where 100,000 skyfarers have gathered, the secluded place, Dharma Wheel Dechen Ling, Ratna Lingpa, at your feet I supplicate. Bless me to consummate experience and realization. In the place blessed by the great compassionate one, the palace of the past aspirations, karmic fortune, Guru Lodro, the one cared for by Nirmanakaya, I supplicate you. Please grant your blessings. In the field emanated to tame through compassion whomever need it. In the palace of liberating beings through emptiness and compassion, kind root and lineage gurus, I supplicate you. Bless me to consummate the two objectives. In the sky staircase treasure site of Lodrak, true Dharma that is Guru Samaja, profound path that brings about the Vajra body in one life, I supplicate you. Bless me to consummate accomplishments. In the supreme sacred site where cities have gathered like clouds, the body mandala of the fully complete four empowerments, Guru Samaja's peaceful and wrathful divine assemblies, I supplicate you. Bless that the three kayas be spontaneously present. In the palace of illusory bliss emptiness, the mandala where the four activities are accomplished, skyfarers and hosts of mothers, I supplicate you. Bless me to gain mastery over appearances. Among the objects that have destructive activities dynamism, in the palace where unimpeded activities are present, oath-bound command guards, I supplicate you. Bless that outer and inner obstacles be pacified. In the victor's field of pure karmic fortune, arisen from aspirations, supreme persons who act for the twofold purpose of self and others, spiritual siblings and friends, I supplicate you. Bless me to seize the royal seat of accomplishment. You compassionate, loving sources of refuge, having gathered here and now like massed clouds of compassion, please let fall your rain of blessings on us, the children who supplicate you. At this nadir of the teachings, when the five dregs are rampant, sentient ones are tormented by karma and afflictions, great affectionate ones who have aroused compassion's glory, please guide me and others to the sacred place of release. Having let go of this life, I dwell in isolated mountain regions, never parting from disenchantment and determination. Thus, bless that qualities, experience, and realization develop even further like the waxing moon. having dispelled through the light rays of your compassion the karma, kleshas, and ignorance of myself and others, the afflicted objects of your mercy, loving guardians, bless us with unfolding wisdom appearances. We supplicate you, kind command lineage holders, bless that your followers, we sadhakas of enlightenment, take lifespan and accomplishment to their limit and attain the Buddha state in one life.
Jezo bedon yede den sawa sunje la zo dan janne gonjo tamje la pame zo zen rowa na gozan geben de geju. Small letter. Apun.
Upon a lotus flower, sun and moon at one's crown, one should imagine the three roots, divine assemblies, and every jewel that is a source of refuge. With respectful three doors, wayfaring beings, with one's parents acting as their leaders, should utter these words.
Namo Lama Gonjo Yedan La Yarva Janze Zoje La Dadan Rowa Senje Na Gozan Gebe Jazanje. Thupsang English.
Namo. All sentient wayfarers and myself, with respectful three doors, take refuge in the Guru, Yidam, and three jewels with the victor's oceanic hosts. Namo. All sentient wayfarers and myself, with respectful three doors, take refuge in the Guru, Yidam, and three jewels with the victor's oceanic hosts.
Rare Lala Sansar Lo Mangara San Chubamba Megya Dongwan Tolo Ya Dezo Nyamye Jayara Kurva Dona Dobarga Gada Sandara Jimbar Yo Kunjara Dobargo Kusa Yonzo Tobar Yo.
Homage to the deity innate awareness, I offer unhalting innate clarity and disclose and let go of the four limits downfalls. In the three times sameness, I rejoice. I exhort you to empty samsara from its depths and to remain in primordial purity's naked transparency. I dedicate everything to realize innate awareness. May the fully complete three kayas be attained. Homage to the deity innate awareness, I offer unhalting innate clarity and disclose and let go of the four limits downfalls. In the three times sameness, I rejoice. I exhort you to empty samsara from its depths and to remain in primordial purity's naked transparency. I dedicate everything to realize innate awareness. May the fully complete three kayas be attained.
Jema Dagan Dogon Darzaz Togye Jembe Jenkordan Kova Dona Dobaz Teme Yara Sanjedo.
Alas, for me to release all transient ones by emptying samsara into the great compassionate one's mandala, all roused mind, the four immeasurables. Alas, for me to release all transient ones by emptying samsara into the great compassionate one's mandala, all roused mind, the four immeasurables.
Panche Jarawa Nyem Jumba Sanje Gunja Degda Jang Sundeng Adam Dala Dan Kova Dona Dobar Zan Tenye Yongsa Jaraba Ranya Sangwan Debega Marboy Jaraja Sanye Ba Saye Bemten Togan Zing Sayon Sebam Bedong Nai Renche Benten Rejen Dan Darjang Jianzo Bame Yum Choi Sangwa Yishe Ma Saye Obora Yundur Songjo Yabjian Gurnan Yurava Jendo Benjan Shamye Yabje Keland Nimi Songjo Go Dogar Dave Jengo Shaya Marbe Zaraja Yagjoin Talai Gowaza Tele Undra Ragenje Yeke Samp Jindanda.
Page 6. From the state of emptiness without reference point is a sphere of 5 colored lights in the center of a palace. Therein, on a seat of lotus, sun, and moon, is innate awareness, a red Hri syllable. Radiating outward, its light has made pleasing offerings to the victors and has refined away all sentient ones' wrongs and obscurations. As it is gathered back, accomplishments merge into me. I imagine samsara has been emptied from its depths. Through the transformation of the Hri, I become the form of Guru Samaja, red with 1 face and 2 arms. The right hand holds a lotus garland at the heart. The left bears a life vase with a lotus stalk. I am adorned with the unfathomable massed ornaments, precious jewels, lotus garlands, bone ornaments, and silk tassels. Supreme Mother Guruya Jana holds in her right hand an upala and in her left a nectar vase. At one with the Father, she embraces his neck. With the 6 ornaments and lotus garlands, she is naked and beautiful. Her 2 legs clasp the Father's waist. Thus should one cultivate pristine, non-dual unity. I imagine a radiant red Hri syllable on a moon disk at my heart, with the 6 syllables revolving round its edge. Light radiates therefrom, inviting the intrinsic wisdom beings who merge into me.
Om Mane Peme Hore Benza Samaya Za Om Bao Benza Samaya Dejale Ome A Om Hon Zhang She.
I imagine that from the blessings of body, speech, and mind, the 5 wisdoms' empowerment has been conferred. From the life force, the letter Hri at my heart, light rays have streamed forth, offering to the victors and refining away all sentient ones' wrongs and obscurations. Thus all have transformed into the great compassionate one. As the light rays have gathered back, the quintessence, blessings, and cities, body, speech, and mind merge into me. I imagine the 6 syllables arranged anti-clockwise around the life force, the heart letter Hri, which is concentration.
Lana Nala Rayeme Namgan Jason Dawa Mane Chunye Domba Zeme Takya Dawa Semne Maya Magonba Nadon Zeme Ngandaya Mugumbaye Neyeza Zame Londe Jembo.
The deity appearing yet without self-nature is visualized like a rainbow in the sky. Mantra, the empty sound of Dharmata, repeats without grasping like an echo. Mind undistracted, non-meditation has been placed in a state of non-grasping, empty appearance. This is known as the crucial point of non-meditation, wherein one is conveyed to the great non-action beyond reason. Morning Blessing Mantra Handout.
Danye doje jembo jiran dara zarve dorgara dave jengara je devar shad tama yagdog savala wenju dejen jenene yeshe ba jen dang la nyeme da dan dombe ngang Drumle Bamba Yeke Je Yaraye Gang Godam Dawa Damje Yongsad Yeke Je Ranang Le Droba Jache Sheng Bang Towa Jo Nange Raba Bame Re Re Laya Danye Tuje Jimbo Jandawa Re Re Go Deda Damsek Ba Re Re La Toso Rada Dage Rele Wenju Dewa Jendang Boda Lane Yeke Ba Jendang Tamsek Bere La Dem Nasi Tamje Yeke Dung Ngada Bongwa Sangshik Bada Dere
I visualize myself as the great compassionate one according to the generation stage. At my heart is a moon disk with the syllable Hri at its center. It is surrounded by the 6 syllables. Light radiates from the 6 syllables and invites the wisdom beings from the pure land of Sukhavati, which merge non-dually with me. From within the state of emptiness, a syllable room transforms into the vase, a boundless wisdom palace, completely perfected with gates, lattices, and archways, Spacious and lofty, it is the natural manifestation of primordial wisdom. The pills inside are inconceivable. Each of them is a great compassionate one resembling myself. Light radiates from the seed syllable Hri at the heart of each Samaya being and the Hri at my own heart, inviting the wisdom beings from Sukhavati and Putala. They dissolve into each of the Samaya being pills. All appearance and existence resounds with the sound of the 7-syllable mantra, humming like bees in a beehive.
so da da ra je so gon de so nan je da 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 la da da ro wa go ma za lan da ba wa je ma da de wa je da ze da je wa yo je ma da da sa je ra do na tre pa sa je yan da se ba yo.
Page 8. Hri, like a jewel that grants all wishes are you, compassionate projection from the unborn, unelaborated Dharma sphere. Loving guardian, merciful deity, please consider this. We great ignorant wrongdoers with ill karma have perpetually wandered the three realms, samsaric states, with no chance for release from the 6 classes, samsaric abodes. As we have endured exhaustion like this for a limitless time, loving guardian, will you not look on us with eyes of compassion? Extending here your benevolent hand, guardian, please guide us on the path of release. Ever occupied with the miseries of our actions ripening, what use will the exalted one's compassion be to us? If indeed you have the compassionate lasso of those skilled in means, please draw us out at once. Like a longing mother who loves her child, powerful deity of compassion, do not forget your heart pledge. Having exhausted the limits of misdeeds and emptied samsara from its depths, guardian, please draw us in your very presence. Thus, through the merit of development and completion's meditation and recitation, may I and all wayfarers connected with me be miraculously born in the moment these unclean bodies have been cast off. Traversing the 10 grounds as soon as we are born, may our emanations engage others' aims throughout the 10 directions.
Okay, Dharma Pala.
Next we'll go to the Sölkha practice, the Dharma protectors.
O sanje je dan so je jo nan la san jo bar da dan ja zan je da ge jen so je ba so nan je ro la ben so san je da ba yo. One time English.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
O sanje dan je dewa dan deve je dan den bar je dong dong ar je dan dawa je dong ar me be dewa dan man dawa je ne dan ja dan ne dan dan yo la ne bar je.
May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Long me dan da de je dan de jong yang xian jia qian na xiang a de zhe nga je ba o da ra da da mam la mam ba dan yan zhe long ge ba long ye me ba zhe ge ge ke wen jia jia ba ba zhe li jia da ma ma de jie ge ka qiu da de hu wa wen zai le wen de de zhe ge Li shen zhe dawa jie wei jie de zhe dan bai yi xie de zhe jiang zuo jiu o ma a hong ha ho zhe o ma a hong ha ho zhe o ma a ha ho zhe ran ge do ge sa wen le wen zhe lama ye dan da kan zhe jie jiao zuo me zuo so jiang yip da dan ge zhe len jiang zhuo zhuo jin zhan zhen dan dun de de wen ben za er gan ba den be de be a lo gen gen den ne ve xiop da ba de za ye za Namjur Lama Jede Jede Zanjeze Manamaya Jamada and Denjala Zojarve Shiro Jazanyanga Yadan Janga Janze Gigero Jakaranka Ye Mandan Dada Zoda Mudam Damje Zardozo Om Wa Damje Janson Dodo Wangun Sake Sarunze Sado Kirjan Bema Dayon Lazo Gambazo Tezan Cheja Doma Una Jada Harana Shinjon Sendora Penja Zamarzo Chijon Gorje Doma Yigaro Jakaranga Ye Bojene Don Dabgek Doja Lobon Gazezen Chudan Dembazanga Dage Samdon Dabanzo Om Wa Wen Naman Dezen Zamba Pumuna Munze Lama Zambaratang Rezela Jayam Jaya Doman De Yejaro Jakaranga Ye Cheden Lomjo Baba Om Wa Wen Lala Zagara Yajenda Sojan Jozo Zare Wanga Denja Zanga Zo Chejen Tempe Doma Yigaro Jakaranga Ye Parje Solan Tenjen Om Wa Wen Abzabata Sobja Ye Yedan Yomanena Chebar Yunen Daga Dabon Korje Doma Yigaro Jakaranga Ye Dandung Chilgen Droban Om Wa Hong Gedan Londe Jungu Zo Lenja Bonon Yango Kayan Jeje Doman De Yigaro Jakaranga Nazan Yana Benzanja Lenja Zange Balong Shankong Dajan Kowanzo Om Wa Hong Dodok Semjen Tayet Chujen Doma Jajen De Yigaro Jakaranga Rara Donga Zoyana Benda Sansa Denjorje
Page 12. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra, guardian, great black one, and Haruka, glorious great Bhairava. By nature, you are one with Dharmata. In essence, you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character, you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost Lord of all appearance and existence, of all gods and demons, wrathful, local, guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor. You protect awareness holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace and the splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime. Powerful Lord with the name, the one endowed with mighty Vajra wrath, great warrior god of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajraharuka. Please act to conquer the dread of the 4 maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Mahri. By the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achichoki Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble Lady Tashi Saringma, Miyu Lopsangma, Tekar Droksangma, Tingi Shalsangma, and Chopin Trinksama, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledged to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you bless us yogins and our retinues through your enlightened body, bless us through your enlightened speech, bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened qualities. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the 4 maras. Please cause me to encounter the samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
Tamji Tang La Tsangpa Gemi Ye, Jekdin Gwenbe, Tenpa Chungnam, Sitin Talo Yaje, Jinsa Zon, Nade Gazan Doyon Tele, Sawa La Zo Songkara Zembe Zen, Yechon Doyon Ngata Renchen, Rake Zeta Dabe Nyechota, Rama Jodo Mera Dome, Teme Daza Renchen Gonzon Zon, Kaka Sangwa Saga Jobar, Ikin Chebe Zo, Tinsong Tamchin Jamse Sola, Solon Chudon Burlo Nijerje, Todan Gangwa Tamsen Nyamchai, Gandor Sojo Jebe Yara Danja, Dreba Dazon Telangwanda, Kadan Tenzon Kodan Kaza Jo, Podan Hebe Trabe Sazan, Dawa Dazon Debe Gebando, Paje Jenda Zeka Bodon, Chizan Tuna Chugan Drabaranzo, Jeten Songkong Chujerin Chin, Hintep Tempe Sache Jabaranzo, Chenkor Tense Gaja Lomjo, Namje Soma Zeve Zeve Jo, Namjor Joven Telan Draban, Sanje Tenso Gonjo Wambando, Gendan Deja Namjoran Sebare, Nipa Dazo Dabe Dombola, Kota Lomjo Jeban Yedon, Game Lanzo Jebe Lodobje, Megla Yamsen Temo Chevat, Navar Tata Nyembe Tamtuken, Tiken Eba Nala Mendak, Sekum Jove Ronzen Sumbata, Lula Renjan Deva Konan, Hila Namba Robe Tenzin Sami Deve Namyang Oban, Chudup Judina, Tazara Majon Zedon Jevan, Yala Dagiram Joan Bezanzo, Cesar Lamdan Chola Drondon, Jeba Daja Jogon Seva Job, Dona Sando Igen Drobat, Dadan Daye Senjen Damjeje, Lambe Zobe Zanjo Drobat, Gaje Baje Male Gavada, Teje Male Lenja Drobat, Ye Gange Yela Deba Zanjeja, Deba Ngoto Zoran Zeba, Suma Ige Nova Jinamje, Dagazando Malen Drobat.
Do the Tsok offering in the 1,000 arm Chenrezig Sadhana on page 33.
Ranga Doga Savon Le Ran Yang Kan San Trip Soje Ni Dam Bakso Tamje Sejang Trip Takbar Se Lar Oma A Huan Trip Gosong Tokje Dorje Rangin Jem Ebze Ban Amkan Trip Jobar Senje Lap La Yang Ha Ho Shesum Trip Soje Ngunzin Jangin Jigle Dan Damanang Kang Kang War Perla Te Tamji Yikhe Je Derse Sakwam Deyan Jamso Davan Tabe Tsezome Barjor.
From the seed syllables at my heart manifests Ram, Yam, Kam, purifying all the misdeeds, obscurations, contamination, and filth of the Tsok by burning, cleaning, and washing. Then the syllables Om Ah Hung manifest, blessing it, transforming it into an inexhaustible sky treasure with the Vajra nature of body, speech, and mind. Then the three syllables Ha Ho Hri manifest, purifying the material aspect of the Tsok so that each offering multiplies to fill the realm of the sky. All this becomes limitless, without center or boundaries, like an ocean of wondrous, uncontaminated wisdom nectar.
Saparena ema gangana kansova. Saja Lama Damba Dan Pancho Jere Zewang Bo Yayan Sedan Semorje Gombo Ba Meba Dan Samba Jodan Sama Jo Garzan Sansan Dozan Ye Zhega Teba Jodan Je Madan Kanjo Xiong Dan Jia Dan Jin Derje Da Malu Nanda Sojun Da Gebe Jin Jin Chue Jin Na Tuki Ma Do Nyer Da Ye Rim Jo Da La Nikang De La Sin La Zo Jian Kar Nin Be Dan Ba Song Zhen Jiang Jiu Sin Le Lo San Me Dur Ze Ju Da Ju So Jian Jiu Ba Jia Jin De Za Jiu Lama Nam Lam Bu Da La Wang Kar Sin Jie Lo So Jian Jiu Ba Jia Jin De Ya Dan Pam Jiu So Lam Bu Da La Nge Zhen Nam Nie Zo So Jian Jiu Ba Jia Jin De Ma Dan Ka Zhe So Lam Bu Tele Zhub La Bar Jiu So So Jian Jiu Ba Jia Jin De Chu Jiu Dan Jian So Lam Bu Sa Jie Den Ba Nin Bo So Jiu Wen Che Len Zhe Ban Zu.
Page 34. Pri. From the pure land of natural origin, the holy root and lineage Lamas, Supreme Noble Lord Avalokiteshvara, Father, Mother, Prince, and Princess, with Protector Boundless Light, the 6 male and female heroes, 1002 fortunate Buddhas, the 6 Nirmanakaya Buddhas, Dakas and Dakinis, Samaya holders, Dharma protectors, and lords of treasures without exception, please gather here to be our guests at the Tsok. I invite you for this offering with deep respect. Through your compassion, please come immediately. Please grant the 4 empowerments so I may attain the great realization. At this place, please grant the blessing that you will abide permanently in the sacred mandala. Bless the supermundane substances to become the essence of uncontaminated nectar. This vast offering of Tsok I offer to the root and lineage Lamas. Please bless me with the empowerments. This vast offering of Tsok I offer to the assembly of the noble Yedams. Please grant me the 2 attainments. This vast offering of Tsok I offer to the assembly of mothers and dakinis. Please act to remove the obstacles to attainment. This vast offering of Tsok I offer to the assembly of the Samaya holders and Dharma protectors. Protect the sacred teachings of the Lord Buddha. Please accomplish all I have requested.
Om Mala Guru Param Para Sab Aparan Devada Aya Ava Loke Shoran Dragan Dragan Dhamma Sabara Varan Gana Okay. 14.
Next, we'll do the 14 mantric downfalls handout. The Vajra holders have taught that accomplishments follow after the master. Because of that, to mistreat the master is explained as the first fundamental downfall. To transgress the commands of those gone to bliss is said to be the second downfall. To be angry with Vajra siblings is the third point described as a fault. The conqueror taught that to abandon love for sentient ones is fourth. The root of Dharma is bodhicitta. To abandon it is fifth. To demean the teachings that are one's own or others' doctrines is sixth. To proclaim that which is secret to sentient beings who are wholly immature is seventh. The aggregate is the very nature of the 5 Buddhas. To abuse it is eighth. To give rise to skepticism about naturally pure phenomenon is ninth. Always treating evil ones affectionately is held as 10th. To conceptualize about phenomenon that are free from name and form is 11th. To elicit weariness in the minds of sentient ones who have faith is 12th. As for the samayas, not attending to how they are acquired is 13th. To engage in demeaning women who are the nature of transcendent awareness is 14th. When these are abandoned by mantrans, accomplishments will surely be attained. I reveal and relinquish degraded and broken samayas of body, speech, and mind in their fundamental and auxiliary aspects, and every downfall arisen from faults, together with their mass of defilements. Please bestow your blessings that they be cleansed and made pure.
No, Benzar Sado Samaya, Manda Balaya, Benzar Sado Deno, Titan member was, the Gayo member was, the Jayo member, Anarado member was, Sawa Sedem, Barayansa, Sawa Karma Sata, Kuruhung, Banga, Sawa Dadan Gada, Benzamame. Nizarbawa ma samaya sadhu ome agai ramuk sarva dharmana adadabhanada uma avan bezova oma agai ramukan sarva dharmana adadabhanada uma avan bezova oma agai ramuk sarva dharmana adadabhanada Page
37. Hri, lords of the remainders of the circle of the Tsok, protectors of the sacred noble mandala, king of the 5 families, Lanka, Barwa, Purma, Ponyamo, Shudro, Drekpa, assembled retinue, rain down prosperity on the noble father. With all this gathered food and drink, be delighted, satisfied, and completely content. Accomplish the activities that I request.
Pare sarva bhakya bhakya kuruma. Dharmapala, last page. Dharmapala, page number 32. Om Benza Argam Pajam Bebe Debe Alogen Gende Neve Shabda Bade Sado Samaya Manabalaya Beza Sado Deno Tichanda Dome Baba Sadu Kayo Me Baba Sabu Jayo Me Baba Anara Dome Sawa Sada Mendayan Zazawa Gama Zadana Zadan Yayan Garo Ha 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 Ho Ban Sawa Dadanga Dama 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 Baba Samaya Zado Dana Danda Lenja Da Kawa Zeda Yonet Neme Zeda Wazo Jona Legba Zardas Ome Sanda Deda Benzaya Zowa Jomden Deja Jingara Jaban Zimbe Ganzala Begin Jongwa Gege Sijong Soma Namja Dashi Yo Benza Herga Sado Samaya Manabat Benza Herga Sado Okay. Go back there. 38. O loge jore sabare vare agambade zazova o loge jore sabare vajimbade zazova o loge jore sabare vare pipe bade zazo o loge jore sabare vare dibe bade zazova o loge jore sabare aloge bade zazo
Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 Chakravartin kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon, manifesting whatever is needed to train those to be trained. I praise and prostrate to Sumpa Chenrezig for meager and complete offerings, for adding or omitting things, contamination or stained by impurities and duality, being under the influence of greed or laziness. All these I confess to you.
Om loge jore samaya mana bala loge jore denoba derandro member va sede gayo member sugye jayo member va anarado member va sawa sede member sawa kama sadana sadan yayan garo ha 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 ho banga va de loge jore mame Loge jore baba maha samaya sado wa loge jore samaya mano balaya loge jore denoba tetandro member sede gayo member wa sebe jayo member wa anarado member sawa sede menda yanza sawa kama sadame sadan yan goro hong ha 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 ho banga loge jore mame menza loge jore baba ma sama Sado wa loge jore samaya mana bala loge jore denoba dedandro member sede gayo member wa sebe jayo member anarado member wa sawa sede member yanza sawa karma sada guru hong ha 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 ho banga wa de loge jore mame loge jore baba ma samaya sado Chenrezig Sadhana Togarala Azarantra Nabja Toje Jembo Namba Udaya Rangla Dem Deya Rambe Jechong De Toga Yagdog Latin, Dayang Toga Savon Shayag Latin, Tenye Jang Chinye Dagbe Yingzan Jadarayan, Memigborjo.
Vivid in the heart of myself as Chenrezig is a Hri from which light radiates to the outer phenomenon and the inner beings of the Great Compassionate One, melting them into light which dissolves into me. Then by stages I become smaller and smaller, and then dissolve into the 6 syllables at the heart. Then they melt into the seed syllable Hri at the heart. This then disappears in the origin of the purity of phenomenon like a rainbow, and it dissolves into the non-objectified state. The body, speech, and mind of all the Buddhas of the 3 times look with eyes of compassion upon all beings of the 6 realms and protect them with the mind of love and compassion. May all have the auspicious fortune of noble Chenrezig. By this virtue, quickly may I become Lord Chenrezig, all beings, no exception, may they all attain that state.
You read continuous English dedication.
Page 42. Dorji Chang, Chen, Tili, Nauro, and Marpa, Milarepa, Gampopa, Pagmodrupa, and Lord Dragumpa, all the Kagyu Lamas, please bless us. By this virtue may I overcome all obstacles by seeing all and cross the sea with waves of birth, sickness, age, and death, this world of confusion. May precious bodhicitta arise where it has not been, where it has never decreased, but grow higher and higher. I pray the Lama has perfect health. I pray the Lama has a long life. I pray all activities flourish. Bless me not to part from the Lama. As Hero Manjushri became wise, and likewise did Samantabhadra, so I will follow their example and share this merit with all beings, by the great blessing of the Buddha who attained the 3 Buddha bodies, by the great blessing of the truth of the unchangeable Dharma as such, by the great blessing of the union of the indivisible Sangha, so by the sharing of this merit may this aspiration be fulfilled. By the virtues collected in the 3 times by myself and all beings in all samsara and nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the Lord of Dharma, who is omniscient, the master of interdependence, great Drigumpa, Ratna Shri, continue and increase until the end of the samsara, through hearing, studying, practicing, contemplation, and meditation. Sarva Mangyalam.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Please come back after a short break to join us for His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche's first teaching on the 4 yogas of Mahamudra starting at 4 p.m. Arizona time.